Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some extraordinary tales. Yiqian has to reply within 10 seconds or else he gets slapped. Returning home in the evening, he habitually reports his arrival. His mom asks about his new school. Yiqian's reply is as short as an awesome line, void of emotion. Dad returns drunk, checks homework, sternly demands Yiqian focus, no distractions. If he makes a mistake, it's back to square one, rinse and repeat, like a living nightmare for Yiqian. The perfect student on the outside is actually a kid gasping for air under immense pressure, all the suppression and control. This pressure is secretly brewing a power of rebellion deep within him. The next morning, the bully orders Yiqian to personally deliver breakfast to his seat. Yiqian doesn't comply and gets slapped by the bully. He apologizes, claiming he forgot. The bully suddenly strikes, even yanking off Yiqian's headphones while he talks. Yiqian gently asks for it back, teasing that it's his new treasure. Yiqian stresses the immense significance of these headphones to him, practically pleading for their return. Bully not only refuses to return them, but also tests his limits, even smashing the headphones. Subtitles, however. What takes place next completely transforms everyone's view of Yiqian. While the unruly guy is feeling smug and self-satisfied, Yiqian undergoes a transformation, as if something invisible in the classroom gets ripped apart. Not physical, but psychological and spiritual. The Meek lamb instantly transforms into a famished wolf king. Subtitles, classmates let out exclamations, stunned by this marvelous transformation. Power Yiqian displays is mind-boggling, and his fighting style completely catches everyone by surprise. The bully tries to fight back, but quickly realizes he's at a total disadvantage. This transfer student, once bullied at will, now radiates an unprecedented aura of threat. Facing those frenzied eyes, the wild gleam in them fills every witness with a chilling fear. He doesn't employ any flashy tricks. Yet every move he makes is primal and savage, plunging the whole classroom into chaos. Classmates are in a frenzy, and when Yiqian regains his senses, he finally lets go. The subtitle shows the bully awakens once more, and after school, a classmate calls out to Yiqian. The classmate introduces himself as Yiqian, his classmate, eyes sparkling with excitement. He bluntly says Yiqian fights well and wonders if he's trained in martial arts. Yiqian denies it, laughing that fighting is just a natural talent. He warns Yiqian that since he's in a fight, he'd better be ready, the battle has only just begun. On the bus, Yiqian thinks back to the fight, feeling oddly exhilarated. Back home, Dad questions him about being late. Yiqian's dazed, as if he dozed off on the bus. Dad urgently reminds him about the upcoming exam. Remembering how his brother gave him headphones, he recalls being taught to feel with his heart. Moments later, the father calls out to Yiqian, guiding him back into the study mode. Yiqian messages the bully, which eventually reaches the big shot, Yiqian. But when Yiqian goes to the bathroom, Yiqian appears, ready to reclaim his reputation. Yiqian volunteers to represent them, while he watches from the sidelines. The bully tells him to scram, while Yiqian reminisces about yesterday's brawl. Yiqian questions Yiqian on why he's targeting him, just wanting to explain what happened. But Yiqian doesn't want to hear the truth. He seeks absolute obedience. Then he orders Yiqian to kneel, and Yiqian responds defiantly. The opponent grows impatient, and the game becomes icy and oppressive. He keeps making demands, and the tension in the atmosphere escalates further. Under pressure, Yiqian suddenly falls silent and turns to leave. Yiqian leaves, taking Yiqian to the nurse for treatment. All the teachers angrily confront Yiqian. They question if he's part of a gang, yet he puts on a show, ultimately not escaping responsibility. This uproar is far from over. The bully steals Yiqian's headphones, hoping to incite him for revenge. Furious, Yiqian storms out of the classroom, with Yiqian hot on his heels. Subtitles. When Yiqian arrives at the scene, he sees Yiqian waiting for him with a sinister, I'd say here translated as grinning sinisterly to convey the malicious smile on his face. Unlike the bully, Yiqian is a trained boxer. Every punch he throws is packed with power and finesse. Yiqian quickly finds himself at a disadvantage against Yiqian's attacks. He gets knocked down time and time again, yet he persists, slowly finding his rhythm for a comeback.